Bill Thompson with AliveAfter55.com, and we are going to make something that's very dear and near to our family, near and dear. It's super tonic. So what we're going to do is put these 6 ingredients together, and it's very simple. These are things that you can pick up. You know, I picked some of them up at Caputo's. You could go get them at Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, pretty much anywhere nowadays. But this is something that you want to plan and have on hand when you feel the sniffles, or you feel a sore throat, or you feel your energy levels going down. Something that will really get your health in order like that. So let me just go over the ingredients right now, and then I'm going to start putting this thing together. Get apple cider vinegar. This is 32 ounces. We're going to do 2 batches to fill up these 2 jars. So I'm going to take half of it, 16 ounces, put it in this blender, and then we're going to put these 5 ingredients inside there. All right? So we're going to split them up. This is garlic, raw garlic. Don't get any other garlic. Get raw. Then you're going to get white onion. Okay? I honestly don't know why white onion, but white onion is what you want to get. Very important to get white onion, and you're trying to get equal proportions of these 5 ingredients. You're going to get horseradish, okay? This is, make sure it's hard, make sure it's not soft. And for my first batch, I'm going to cut it in half. We're going to put it in. We're also going to scrub them just with this, and we're going to just rinse them off with a vinegar wash to get them clean. You don't need to peel them because you're going to actually loosen the nutrients. Then you have real cayenne. I grew these, you know. It's something I like to do, and as much as possible, if you can grow your own stuff, that's even better, because you know there's no chemicals on them. And then we have ginger. I'm going to break this in half again. Half of it's going to go in the first, and half of it's going to go in the second jar. All right? So that's what we're going to get started doing. We're going to put in 16 ounces here. We're going to put in some distilled water, okay? So we're going to bring out the liquid up to about here, and then we're going to put in half of these things here. All right, so we have our ingredients now, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to put it together. I've already done the first half, but I want you to see how I put it together. It's very simple. I took half of the bottle, the 32 ounce, and poured it into the blender. You can see the residue here from the first half that I already made. So this goes in, and this is Bragg's. This is the best kind of apple cider vinegar you can get with the mother. So definitely, you know, if you can get it, that's what you want to get. All right. Next thing you want to do is put these 5 items in. I'm just going to generally show you. We're not going to go through the whole thing right now, but I'm just going to show you. You're just making it manageable to go into here. So I don't even need to put the whole thing, because you don't want to overcrowd it. On the first half, I actually put too much at once, so I'm going to add this in later. This will all go in here, and this will be filled up to here. So if you look at this quantity, to give you an idea, and then what I do is I put the distilled water in when it gets too thick and pulpy. All right? So here's the turmeric, and what we're going to do is just cut it up in little pieces. It looks like a carrot, guys, but that's what gives it the yellow color here, is the turmeric. So I'm going to just chop these into little pieces. This is what they look like, little tiny pieces. I already rinsed them off and scrubbed the skin, so I did that on all this stuff here. Everything was washed already, so you just want to rinse them off. This here is a horseradish, so be careful with your knife. This is a super sharp knife. I'm just cutting the end of the horseradish off. It's like chopping some wood. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our turmeric and we're going to cut it up. Just please be careful, everybody. All right, we don't want any accidents. You're just cutting it like this, like so. Then we're going to put these pieces, because this is like wood. You do not want to overload your blender unless you have a Vitamix or something that is a lot stronger. Cayenne, you can just, this is simple. We're just going to cut them in a couple pieces, put the whole thing in like so. These are done. What I did was, it wasn't hot enough, not spicy enough before. Oops. And so what I'm going to do is just I took a fork. I'm just matching what I did before, and just put that much. This is habanero cayenne. This is a multiplicity. This is everything in it. All right. Then we do the ginger. Ginger, we're just going to go like this. Same thing, folks. And I'll cut this up later. There's no reason to go through it all. Cutting up in little pieces like this. Again, this was already pre-washed. I did that already. I don't want to put the whole thing in because it'll overload this. Again, keep your distilled water handy. And then last but not least, and this is very important, I'll just show you, if you've never done this before, this is how easy garlic is to do. Just go like this, take your knife. We're gonna do all those cloves. You're gonna take this, you're going to peel it. Take the thin skin off the paper. Garlic has so much antifungal and antimicrobial properties, all of these do, that you really don't even need to worry so much about. I personally don't think germs, because what can survive in this? And when you taste this, you're going to understand that you are doing your body some amazing good. So what we're going to do is finish doing all these up, not all at once. We're going to start blending this. In fact, you know what? I'll show you what we do. Okay, so if you want to see how simple it is just to blend it. This is not a fancy blender. This is an Oster blender. So I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna mix it on mix first on low. That doesn't sound so good. So I think I need more water. So what I'm gonna do is put some distilled water in. That's what this is here. Because I don't want to overload and burn the motor out here. Let's go faster. There we go. Alright. That's the sound you want. You don't want to burn your motor out with a lot of stuff. But that's it. That's it for now, and then we'll come together at the end here and show you what the finished product looks like. Voila! We are done. So it's taken me an hour and a half to do this. That was a big batch. You saw all that I had out there. And I know you noticed I didn't exactly measure anything. The 5 ingredients, just take the apple cider vinegar out, should be about the same size. So if you looked at my ingredients I had out there, for sure the cayenne was the smallest. I tasted this. You could up the spice. I love spicy stuff, but this stuff is potent. What I recommend to you as far as using this, if you have a sore throat coming on, take a tablespoon. Maybe start off lighter, start with a teaspoon, because it's going to be strong, but it kills the bacteria. It is a powerful, powerful tincture, a powerful, powerful source that you're making, and you saw it's so easy to make. So I wish you all the best as you're getting healthy, and we're alive after 55. A lot of it is because of stuff like this. So thanks for joining us today.